370, 116 go, I'm in 55, I'm in 55, going to 55, going to 55 in, I'm in 355, going to 5 in, I'm in 355 cents, I'm in 6, 7 in, I'm in 57, going to 7 in, 8, I'm in 357 cents done, at 357.
Hamilton Independent Agents opened up the Victorian weaner sales in the Western District. Craig Purcell joins me. Craig, wonderful yarding of cattle, very strong competition from the locals and an expected satisfactory result.
I would have thought so, Murray. Yeah, the cattle have certainly weighed very, very well this year. I think, as we were just discussing before, that the weight of the cattle this year has been as much or as heavy as they've ever been. I think the average weight of the yard was 357 kilos, which would be up 15 kilos on last year's record average, which would be up 30 kilos on the previous year's average. I think that was about what we said. So, look, the weight and the increase in the per kilo price is going to tap these cattle out at a pretty smart dollars a head rate for sure.
Yeah, well, we noticed that the first 30 to 40 pens of the cattle today were 380 and up to 440 kilos, was about the top. You had very, very strong feeder competition. Some buying EU, some buying the non-compliant, and that was a good input.
Yeah, for the few EU fellas that wanted to operate on EU cattle, there was a little premium there amongst it, I thought, for them. When you got down into the middle run of cattle, it probably wasn't quite so prevalent. But some good feedlot orders, as we indicated, and an good interstate order heading south. That put a real floor in the market for sure.
Yeah, it was interesting today that right through the market, front to back, the nation's biggest processor, JBS, brought a lot of cattle to send to Tasmania, which really underpinned this market here today.
Well, it probably underpins the market, probably underpins the whole thinking of the market and the whole thinking of the industry, I suppose, that they can see that there is value going forward. So that should give producers and refatters a lot of confidence on it.
Yeah. In dollars per head terms, we saw the vast majority of the cattle sold between $1,350 and $1,500.
Right, yeah.
And the new and $1,250's become the new $1,200.
Yeah. Well, which was $1,000, which was $800, which was $600 years ago. But yeah, if you haven't got $1,200 to buy a steer now, you wouldn't bother coming to a cattle sale. And what you're going to get is 3 or 4 or 5 tail enders.
Yeah. While we never saw too many cattle go across the border north, we actually there was quite a number of fellas that we know that have been here before in the past that were there waiting in the wings for that market to ease another 10 cents.
Yeah, that's right. But it didn't. And as I said, the extra weight in the cattle probably perhaps stopped those guys from operating a little bit because of the dollar value would have been too great. But someone else lives in Gippsland. We're pretty strong with quite a few Gippslanders. A few of the southern guys down around Warrnambool area, Ballarat area, over in the southeast. So someone stepped in and along with the feedlot has created a pretty solid result.
Yeah, and just to wrap up, this opening sale has gone from 24,500 head over the last 5 years. You've topped over the 3,000, 3,100 today.
Yep.
So the influence of the black and it shows the numbers are still here in the Western District.
Absolutely. Yeah, the breeding numbers are here. It's such a strong breeding area with the cattle, with the sheep and lambs. It really is. That's what the Western District does, is breed stock, and they're doing it pretty bloody well.
Yeah.